married a younger woman so that she could keep working.
Well, you're saving your savings. What about it?
Like a theater.
Before we get this show started, we have two birthdays today. Are they here tonight? Betty Overman and Kathleen Annette? What a shame, because we got roses for them.
Oh, are you?
Good evening and welcome to the Saddle Oak Club's Players First Dessert Theater in our presentation of A Cornfield of Dreams. Now, before we start the actual play, I'd like to say that the folks putting on tonight's performance are not professional actors. They are your neighbors, they are your friends. I'm sure some of you have gone into the kitchen during a commercial on TV, looked around, and have no idea what you went in there for. But fortunately, we all have the perfect excuse, don't we? Yeah. It's called a senior moment.
Yeah. Oh, is that all it is?
It always works, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, our actors tonight may have senior moments. They may forget their lines or forget when they're supposed to show up. So, many of them will be using little cheat sheets, just like I'm doing, all right? Our director, in his infinite wisdom, has added a behind-the-scenes person called a prompter. Actually, she's not behind the scenes at all. She's sitting right over there in that corner, Joyce.
You get the job of
And what she will do is she will help us when we get hopelessly lost, reminding us of our lines or when to say them. The people on stage are not perfect actors. Rather, they're here to entertain you with laughter. Hopefully with us, but sometimes at us.
Really?
The most important thing is that you are laughing so you can build up an appetite for the scrumptious desserts waiting for us at the end of the play. By the way, be honest now, how many of you came here strictly for the desserts? I noticed my wife put her hand out there. We do need audience participation. A couple of the characters in the play are really bad guys. When they first come on stage, we'll let them know what we think of them by going. There's also a really, really good guy, and we'll encourage him by holding up this sign. Okay, now we're ready to begin the actual play. I have to be fair and warn you that this here melodrama you're about to see is the corniest play this side of the Mississippi, whichever side you're on. These actors are going to get kicked out of the union because they're cracking so many bad jokes and puns. For example, the title of this play is Cornfield of Dreams, or sometimes it's called The Villain Was a Laughing Stock. Some are so bad, they might even slip by you. I'm going to help you out. Every time they say one of these puns, I'm going to give you a little rim shot. And you are in trouble being right in front of this. I've told the actors over and over, when they hear the rim shot, to pause so you can catch the pun, okay? Now, what you have to do whenever I do a rim shot, you have to roll your eyes and groan like this. Now let's try it. If I repeat, the villain was a laughing stock. That's pretty This is a good
We're
audience.
gonna have a lot of practice by the
You're not professional audiences either, are you? If you think it's really, really bad, go ahead and laugh. Okie dokie, you got it. So let's get on with the show. Ladies and gentlemen, we present, for your side-splitting enjoyment, the corniest play in more than one way, the Cornfield of Dreams. Okay.
Oh, come on now, Cornwell. We gotta get the sign up and open the doors. Don't want our customers waiting outdoors in the cold for breakfast. You know, even though Cornfield has not gotten any water in about 28 days, we're in this bizarre, but we still got a business to run.
Hi, Cornwell, you're losing it. We still got 5 minutes.
What in the tarnation you do to that thing? That's broken.
I stomped on it so we'd have time to kill. Thank you, little sweet pea. I don't know what we'd do without you.
Oh, you know I'd do anything for the both of you. I appreciate you so much for adopting me as a baby from that orphanage. It must have been so difficult raising me from a baby.
I bet when a new baby comes into your home, many changes are necessary.
I told you they're pretty bad, didn't I?
But you know we'd do anything for you then and now.
Oh, but you were so patient with me. I'd wake you up in the wee hours of the morning. Many people I know, many people who change diapers often act rashly.
My notes say, are you getting these? But obviously you are.
You know, Miss Sweet Pea, I feel terrible that you have to be burdened with us problems of trying to pay the mortgage.
We're just lucky that banker, Mr. Snodgrass, loves our corn mush.
And we know Pop makes the best corn mush in all of Cornville. Of course, he's the only one that makes corn mush in Cornville, but he deserves an ego boost every now and then.
Oh, shucks, Sweet Pea. You're embarrassing me. Let's get the front doors open before this face of mine turns red. I don't want customers coming in here when I'm in the red.
Gads, look at her. Up until this moment, I've never seen anything as beautiful as money.
Hello, can we help you?
Perhaps give you a menu?
It's me.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, I just made a few corn muffins yesterday. Ain't stale yet. Can get them for you in a matter of seconds. Unfortunately, I don't have enough to give out seconds.
Well, thank you, but we appreciate your hospitality, but we're not here for fast food. Let me introduce myself. I am Ira Fuse, and this is my secretary, Rhoda Force.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
How do you do? I'm Popcorn Well.
I'm Cornwell.
And who would this lovely young lady be?
I'm Little Sweet Pea. Nice to meet you.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. But today I'm here on business. I'm here to collect on your delinquent debts.
I don't understand.
I'm the new banker in town.
You must be.
I'm still the new banker in town.
Wait a minute, folks, wait.
I was lost.
Well, anyways, you must be mistaken. That Snodgrass is the head of the bank.
Well, perhaps you haven't heard yet. He's left town.
Left town? What?
Well, well,
It's her turn.
oh,
It's his turn.
okay.
Well, I just had coffee with him over at the General store yesterday.
Well, it was just this morning that he made his sudden departure.
Well, he could have at least come by to say goodbye.
Why would he leave without telling anyone?
I guess some bankers just lose interest. But I will never lose interest in the lovely Sweet Pea. Rhoda, please read the document that Mr. What the hell is his name? My mic's not working. That he signed this morning.
Okay, I'm done.
Well, read it.
I just did.
She's so dumb, her favorite color is clear. Just give them the document. I'm so evil. Pay attention, I'm trying to be evil here.
So whom do it may concern, I, Mr. Snodgrass, the head of the local bank of Cornfield. Well, I'm sorry, but that looks like his handwriting.
He gave you the power to be banker?
I don't believe it.
Oh, as I said again, it looks like his handwriting. But it's so hard to read. It's as if he was trembling.
Well, when we made the deal, I said, let's shake on that. Still, what's done is done. As Cornfield's banker, I've looked into your loan, and I find that you owe me a significant amount of money.
Well, Mr. Snodgrass said he would give us some time to get back on our feet. I mean, as you probably have heard, Cornville's having problems.
That does not concern me. I'm a businessman. And on August 4th, I intend to foreclose on the Cornville campaign unless you pay up your debt, your mortgage. I get that one.
The bikes.
No. Everyone knows that, reading from the script now. Everyone knows that bankers have their own interests at heart when they're talking to people.
Get that, a double whammy, right? A loan,
But I also have an interest in the lovely Sweet Pea.
What are we going to do?
Just in Sweet Pea.
Oh, Ma, don't cry about the loan.
It's just everything. The loan, the corn.
You're gonna give Pop another migraine headache.
Wait! Oh, stop. You can't let her get away with that. She may be beautiful and all, but corn isn't even a grain.
too bad.
Oh,
Nope, there's no mercy here.
it's too late. I already have a headache.
Mr. Fuse, I'm taking it back.
Oh, please take me aback so I can rest.
deal with this later, Mr. Fuse. Right now, Pop needs our attention first.
Shame on you.
Honestly.
Oh, Rhoda, look at this miserable corn cafe.
What a dump.
This deplorable, despicable, and pathetic town of Cornville is turning into an absolute dust bowl. Ha! I'm brilliant. Diverting their water was dazzling, talented, even inspired. I love it. You know, it's so fraudulent. It's so mendacious. And if you don't know that word, you should look it up.
But isn't diverting the water against the law?
Well, of course it's against the law. That's why I love it. I am single-handedly turning this pathetic place into a pathetic parched place. And I love how the alliteration rolls off my tongue. Once I've succeeded in killing Cornville's... wait a minute. Measures back up. Where they going? Once I've... What am I doing? Once I've succeeded in killing Cornville's corn crop, I'll be able to implement the rest of my scheme. And then little Sweetie and I will walk down the aisle. That's right, she'll have a new name and address. Yes, Rhoda, this is just the beginning of my money-making mission.
Yes? Are you in here? Have you seen Three Little Orphans?
No.
And you are?
I'm Lieutenant. I'm Louise Tennant, but I run the orphanage in town. But you can call me Lou, everybody else does.
Oh, pleased to meet you, Lieutenant.
Hi.
Hi. Why do you think they'd be here?
Well, I sent them over to the Corn Cafe to get a few crumbs for the orphanage, and they haven't come back. I expected them back by now.
We haven't seen any children.
I suppose they're out in the cornfields playing hide-and-go-seek. They often do that.
Those little urchins don't play down by the river, do they?
They don't play down by the river anymore. There's not enough water to play in. But if they don't wash their hands before they eat, it'll be a grime.
Well, if we see them, we'll send them back to the orphanage.
Okay, thanks a lot. Well, I'll see you. Bye.
Bye. Oh no, they might discover your plan.
I am not worried.
But what if someone finds out you're diverting the water?
Well, I'll shift from one extreme to another.
That was a good one, wasn't it? One extreme to the other.
But there is so little water here, even the crows may die.
I don't care. These imbeciles will never know their cause.
Don't push your luck.
Making it work.
Where do we go from here?
This is the 10th time I've told her about my plan. She's so dumb, the closest she's going to come to a brainstorm is a slow drizzle. First, after I foreclose on the Corn Cafe, I'll foreclose on the general store.
Oh.
And then more,
Okay.
and
All
more,
right.
and more. And finally, after I've gotten rid of all the local moral-minded jokers in this town, I'll have enough land to create my colossal corn casino and emporium.
The folks at Cornfield really love their corn.
That's right. They're corn nuts. You know what I've always said, Rhoda?
That's right.
What you
What you
see
see
is
is
what
what
you
you get.
End of Act 1.
Moved on. It's not so glued on. That was seems like it's moving a little bit. It keeps sort of better than the last one. The last one kept. I don't know. You had plenty of time to throw it.
Okay, the Cornville Cafe has just opened the next morning.
Well, oh golly. General General of General Store is always here by 9 o'clock.
Where he could be.
Hey!
Oh,
General, we get kind of worried about you.
excuse me.
Oh my, you don't look like yourself today.
Well, I'm awfully worried, Ma. You know how business has been down for everybody? It's hard for me to even concentrate.
Well, being a retired military person, that must feel very strange.
Well, you're right, little sweet pea. And a military man must never lose his attention. But you know, something unusual is going on around here with the water drying up like it all did.
Well, General, there's more you can worry about.
Well, what can be worse than having little or no water, Pop?
Mr. Snodgrass, that banker, he suddenly left town with no explanation.
What?
Yeah,
Sure did.
and the new banker in town, there's a new banker now, his name is I Refuse. And he is gonna foreclose on us if we don't pay our mortgage by August 4th.
Why, sweet pea, that's tomorrow.
Oh, no.
No, I'm even more worried. I could be next.
Oh,
Ma, I could really use that special today.
Just boiled up the last of the corn cobs.
The last ones?
well, you know, we are expecting a fresh delivery from Colonel this morning. They should be here anytime.
General, don't worry about paying them. We'll make them on the house.
Well, Pop, you don't have to make them on the house. Just go in the kitchen to make them.
Oh, you know, Pop has told me so many stories about you and how you helped us all these many years.
Sweet pea, I haven't done much.
Oh my, look who's here. Colonel's here. Oh, hi, y'all. Oh, it just went, hey,
Yeah, it's dry too.
wow. So like,
What the hell's he doing here?
I don't know.
I haven't done my part yet.
I don't
Get out, Pop. Hey, Ma, can I have my corn?
Here you go, General.
This certainly isn't the pay, Ma, but can I have some of your corn soup?
I could never serve that to you.
Why is that, Ma?
It's 9 days old, and I wouldn't want you to get bad broth. In fact, it's so bad it could be considered cruel and unusual punishment.
Now, bend down, join that, and General Colonel enter from stage left.
Hello, Colonel. My General, he too is retired from the cavalry, and he's now the best corn farmer in the county.
Hello, Ben and Dawn. Hello. Ben and Dawn work on my farm.
Hello, y'all. How was your trip in? I thought it was
Very hot, we came early.
Yeah, I can understand that. I was like,
How's things on the farm?
hey,
Sticky and dry.
what in the world, what have you got in that small box?
Brought you a corn.
Corn.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, excuse me. There's only 2 ears here.
Sorry, those are the only 2 we can find to harvest.
Yeah,
Muffins
there's
with them.
something strange going on.
That's what I say, Colonel.
All the corn is dying.
All right, who's
Yeah, we know. Hang on, folks, we're coming.
My fields just aren't getting enough water.
Members of that flood drought keep flooding back.
we practice? Who's next? Dawn.
There's no room for dry humor.
Already had that, folks.
Yeah, I know. This town needs corn to survive.
Yeah, and don't forget all them other farmers, they need water too.
Yeah, they sure do.
Best part's coming up, folks. Hang on.
Ben,
What about Mrs. Smith and her apple pie? Apple pie?
Maybe she'll be the one to get to the core of the problem.
hey, she's outstanding on her field.
Great. Just when they've used up most of the corn jokes, they start on apples.
Well, what about Mr.